This just in, breaking news. Another final table of high-stakes poker here at Texas Card House Live here in our Dallas location. Thank you all for being early. We'll see you in just a minute. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You're here tonight at TCHLive. We're in our Dallas location playing some more high-stakes tournament poker tonight. $365 these players wagered per entry to have their chance at a 20K guarantee that we smashed. We're up to $53,100 that these players are trying to fight for a piece of. We're going to start the action off right away. Bobby's going to go ahead under the gun with Queen Jack off. We'll make the raise to $1.25 to go. See if he can find any action behind. He will not find any action, and the first hand of this final table will go Bobby's way. You're listening to the voice stylings of Benjamin Miney. That's my name. I'll be with you all night as we broadcast this final table.
Somebody just turned it off.
Probably got 10 likes by now.
These players battled against 177 total entrants to make their way to the final 9. Congrats to all of them on a tournament well done, no matter their finish at the end of the day. Always nice to make cash. Action will fold to Johnny with Queen Jack off. In the +3 will make the open to 75K. Blinds 15,000, 30,000 with a 30,000 big blind ante at the moment. And he will get no action. Another walk, 2 in a row for this table.
Everyone's so nervous, nobody's talking. I know.
You can hear these players tense at the table as it's a very high stakes game for a weekly tournament.
You didn't hear that roll? Yeah, there you go. So, vodka or tequila?
Vodka, Tito's.
Nice.
First place for this final table is $13,408. Second place getting $8,600. Goes down from there. The 9th place will walk away with just shy of $1,400, $1,381 to be exact. Johnny with Queen Jack again, suited this time in the +2, will go ahead and make the call. Doesn't look like any players waking up with anything to play. That will be a check of the option. We will see our first flop of the night, which will come ace, ace, 5, 2 diamonds. Walk out flopping Queen Jack here. Nothing more than backdoor Broadway. Couple middle cards. But he will bet. $30K is the minimum he could bet. The big blind is 30,000. And Walk's just gonna fold the 2 pair. Queen Jack getting it done. Got dealer Amber in the box tonight, shuffling and pitching.
Chop, 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 no chop.
If you're here to watch one of your friends at this final table as they've shared the link or anything of the sort, tell me who you're rooting for. Who are you rooting for tonight? Lots of tournament and TCH Dallas regulars in this final table tonight. Good to see everyone here.
That got under my skin. I saw it, yeah, I saw you react to it.
You should have just voted on it.
Doesn't matter. One person says no, it's no.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us again, the buy-in for this tournament, $365 American dollars with a chance to win up to $13,000. It's a good ROI. Making the final table here. We will see win for Gigi with the open to 110K with 6-4 of clubs. Suited one gappers, very fun hands to play. It's gonna get the ace jack to fold, but I don't know if Bobby can get away with this one with a couple of pocket nines on the button. He's gonna rip it for 645. And it's up to win for Gigi if he wants to come along. He will not pick it a good time to rip it in there. Either smelled weakness or just wanted to get it in there with the nines. Either way, we'll take down the win. We're on to the next hand. You can see payouts listed here. Take a screenshot so you can be kept up to date with the payouts for this final table. Jedi Master Ted asks, do we have a tourney that's not paid in American dollars? No, but I feel like we could definitely hold a tourney that is paid in TCHLive loyalty points if we wanted to. Ask and ye shall receive. She's gonna fold to the blinds, just gonna take a walk. We're gonna be on to the next one. Not gonna try and get jiggy with the 7 deuce suited.
10-5.
Did they even look Amber? No.
Would have worked. It won't next time, but it would have worked that time.
I can feel
Right?
it.
It would have worked that time, but next time, no.
I would have lost.
Yeah, I'm going to wake up with Ace King. He's going to wake up with pocket queens. Yeah, right?
Starting to see more and more people
Get some of that.
coming on into the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Walk's got 8 to the cutoff. We'll make it 75,000 to go. Matt thinking about defending his button. He will do so. And we will see the blinds get out of there. These players playing a 66-33. And it will come ace king high. 8 still ahead. But Jack 7 is in position as the check will happen over to Matt. bet his option. Can eights make the call here?
Or you want to wait for okay. TLE and Henry for 1-2.
He will let it go and try and find a better spot for his small stack. Not the flop you want to see with pocket eights.
Gonna get. Because you're only 65 more after.
No.
Oh, yeah, that. Right.
Maybe there's a really, I don't know, maybe somebody is like, oh, I busted 16.
Alvin's got trays on the button.
It's on the opposite.
It's gonna raise to the tune of 80K. Johnny with king queen right next door will go ahead and make the defend. AJ has a suited ace on the big blind. He could defend. And he will do just that. We will go to a flop 3 ways. Trey on the flop in 2 spades. That's a flop. We've got ace high flush against a bottom set. King queen with a whole lot of not really much going on. You will check it over to AJ with the nut flush draw. We'll check as well to Alvin's bottom set. We will bet, looks like 175. We got a fold from Johnny and a call. Ace on the turn is gonna give him top pair to go with his nut flush draw. And this is an all-in and gonna be a quick call. So we've got a set versus top pair in the nut flush draw. Let's see what this river brings. It is just a 4. Bottom set will take it down. He will get the clean double up through AJ.
Oops, that would have been awesome.
Our first all-in hand of the night will not lead to an elimination. Still 9-handed as we continue our high-stakes action here at TCH Live. If you're just tuning in, hit that thumbs up button. It really shows the stream that you love the content you're seeing. If you love tournament action, give it a thumbs up. If you love the sound of maybe my voice, give a thumbs up. If you just love poker in general, give it a thumbs up. Grow the game one step at a time all together. While you're at it, hit that subscription if you're not subscribed to YouTube, or follow on Twitch. Make sure you hit the bell notification on YouTube so you can stay up to date with all high-stakes action we have here at TCH, whether it's in our Austin or Dallas location. Matt's got suited queen jack, and the hijack will elect to raise it up to 105,000. And Aubin's got ace king in the cutoff. Back-to-back big hands here. AJ's got ace 10 the small blind, will elect to fold. We're gonna see a heads up flop here. Ace king versus queen jack. Queen high on the flop, but 2 hearts for Aubin. Runner on these boards here. 2 hot ones in a row. Top pair, backdoor spades for Matt against the nut flush draw front door for Aubin. We'll leave these players pretty 50-50 here. Matt will go ahead and bet into Aubin. Looks like he's electing for a call. And it's not going to be a flush or a pair draw, or a flush or a pair here on the turn, but it will be more outs, as any jack will give him a Broadway straight. Picks up gutter ball equity on the turn to go along with this draw, and he's only 40% down here, 60-40. Action will go check, check, and we will see a river for the cheaps. Blank on the river is going to give Queen Jack the check mark. All the draws busted. See if he wants to go for any value. But not many worse queens will be in this hand, so he will just take it down. Happy to check his equity, and it will be good. Matt going to take this one down.
I've said that a couple of times. When he pushes me in the box, they're like, oh, actually, it's got to be the right thing. You can't.
Chase Dodge in the chat asks, where's Greg? My esteemed commentator friend. He could not make it with us tonight. He was unavailable, but hold on a minute. Jaywalk here has got pocket sevens, and he will rip it all in there for 160K. See if he gets any action. And Johnny's got ace king in the cutoff. He will make the call. Won't raise for any protection. Will make just the call.
Well, I didn't say it. I didn't announce it.
And we will be heads up here to the all-in flop here.
60, I owe you 15. I'm going to go on their backs.
And we will table the hands. It's a pure flip.
Okay.
King in the window, though. It's miles ahead of 7 and 7. Oh, now drawing to chop outs and spades. Oh, spade on the river gives sevens the flush. Wow. Oh, my gosh. What a hand there. What a hard way to do it. Seven's going to take down a nice double up there. Much needed. Was not expecting the flush to get there, I'm sure, but it happens. Nice hand there, nice hand. We're on to the next one. And like I said, Greg could not be with us tonight, if you're familiar with his voice. My friend. One of the true great minds of the TCHLive staff. Expert analysis as always. Could not make it tonight. It will be yours truly with you all night as we broadcast this final table. Jaywalk with another pocket pair. The handicapped aces, pocket fours. Just gonna let it go. Matt, though, will make an open here up to 105,000 with Queen Jack. Not a dealer with King Queen in the small blind. We'll just let it go. Ace King, though, for Jake. He's going to go all in. And a quick call from Matt, because the all in is only for 175. Just a little bit more to call. We're going to see another all in. Flop's going to come queen high, queen jack ahead here. Aces and kings are the current outs. 4 on the turn is going to leave those the same outs. Aces and kings only will not get there. Queen jack gonna go ahead and eliminate Jake from the tournament. Got it in good. Doesn't always hold. Thank you so much for playing, Jake. Congrats on the finish. It's always nice to cash, I'm sure. It was not the result you wanted, but I'm sure you'll take it, and we're glad to have you. Thanks for playing. GG.
You got to get off the stage.
Can't answer it. You gotta walk off the stage.
You do have to walk off the stage.
Not in your big blind.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's it.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Always nice to see a ladder when you're sitting on the sidelines at this final table.
I know.
No, I don't. Almost everyone went travel. We deal with him every day. We do deal with him every day.
Next payout will be $1,726 for the next player out. It's a $400 pay jump.
It's a quiet table. We need a little entertainment for the people at home.
Talk so much.
And I'm off too, so. Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play?
Not a dealer. Looks like he wants to get in there on the button with his AC Doocy.
We room. She's room, I mean. That's a raise of 65,000.
No, but you
Just a smidge more than a min click, 65K to go.
But I made $10.
We'll take it down.
I had an ace.
Just over 230 of you on YouTube with us tonight. Thank you all for being here.
30.
Unless I dominated, I don't know what your bottom price or what your bottom.
You haven't dominated, believe it.
If you're watching on Twitch too, thank you for being there as well. We are streaming on both platforms tonight. Give us a follow if you feel so inclined, or a subscription if you feel even more so inclined. $5 a month. To subscribe to our channel goes directly to our staff here in the booth and is very much appreciated. But please hold on, as AJ's got Pocket J's in a +3. We'll go ahead and elect to raise to 75K, see if he gets any action. And Jaywalk's got 8s in the big blind. Thinks he's probably flipping, but has no idea how behind he really is. He will just try and play a flop. Not gonna jam it.
Get a call.
All dealers, please update your tablets.
King 5-4 on the flop's gonna leave Jack still ahead.
Yeah, sir, we
Ace on the turn. Jaywalk pretty much in the check fold button here.
I'm trying to win a pot, so I can explain.
We'll check it.
Okay.
Both players in the same boat.
Hopefully you get to explain it.
Deuce on the river is gonna give Jax the check mark.
Don't hold your breath.
Pretty sure if either player bets here, the other player is way out of there, but Jax will be the best hand as they table both of them.
Thought about taking a stab,
She wants to know if she can sit on my lap.
Thank you.
Jax will take down a little bit of a pot there.
minus the fireworks, they're all small.
I pulled it fours.
Yeah.
Read the shirt. Is it me?
Jose I and JS.
Nothing says fun like baby pair under the gun.
Yeah.
Table 2.
Haven't been 2 times in a row that
PT, JJJ, and Aggie for 1-2.
can see tournament director behind seat 8 there. That's Travis. He's back from a little time off after the $1 million tournament we just had. Glad to see him back in action here for the Saturday 20K guarantee streets. Bobby's on the button with an ace. He will raise up to 105,000. Looks like he's not going to get any action behind, so always nice to take down the blinds. And he will do just that.
Table 19.
Adam Mock asks, is this live? Is this a cash game? What's the buy-in? It is live with the 15-minute delay to keep the integrity of the game intact. It is a tournament, though. We are playing a $365 entry, $365 entry, 20K guarantee, no limit hold'em tournament. Prize pool is $53,100 with 13.4K going up for first. Glad to have you here tonight, Adam. Got lots of subs tonight. Most 2 recent subs I got here in front of me, Ken Mutiki. I'm going to go with Ken Mutiki. And Alex Vo. Thanks, guys, for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. Not a dealer, though, has got deuces. And the hijack, he will bring up the jam up to 65K, just over a mid-click.
Is it?
Abed will defend his big blind with ace-jack. We will see a flop, pure coin flip. King 10, ooh, that hurts for seat 3 there. He did fold King 10, but he was out of position. Abed's gonna check his his gut shot to Broadway draw. He will fold, not a dealer's bet there.
All in.
I got top 2.
Deuces were ahead, and he knew it.
I might be onto something. So what it was is I came up here, nice and friendly.
Table 11.
Yeah, I think so. After the
Once you hit 8 players, you get an add-on.
$1,000 an add-on. You get 25,000. Yeah.
You get 1
Following Relic, Borat, Sean, Dennis, Emo, Corey A, Jose R.
Blind's just about to go up. We're almost done with our 15, 30, 30 level.
Jameson F. Brand new 1-2 on table number 9, guys.
We got Squiroo in the chat. Chat regular. Seen Jedi Master Ted, Squiroo, Adam Mock. A few others here. Eugene Green. Mr. Roderick Garrison. All of you in the chat, thank you, as you always are interacting with me and Greg. And Ben Kirby as well. Thank you for being here tonight. Abed's got King Queen in the small blind. See if he wants to take advantage of the big blind.
Come on, you want 1-3? Table 24.
He will get it done. See a little blind on blind action there. Again, you can see the payouts here for the tournament. Take a screenshot quick before it goes away. I will always be updating you, but if you want to follow along at home, those are the payouts for tonight's tournament.
That's pretty much how these streams go. There's a lot of film on you. Film out there leaving. And then getting jacks.
Again, players, that is a brand new 1-2.
Win for GG. He's going to loosen it up here under the gun with the suited Queen 9. Very fun hand to play.
If you bitch enough, you start.
He is one of the big stacks at the table, if not the chip leader. Double check on that.
I heard nothing.
He's not the chip leader, but he is a big stack.
Okay.
I went to grab it and I missed my hand, so I was like, oh no, and it went straight into there anyway.
Punts, you want 5-10?
And looks like like he might get it through. Big blind's probably not getting in there with Doyle Brunson. And just like that, he gets his next set of blinds paid for.
Birthday, Rhino.
As you can see, his best friend Rhino
35. Happy birthday to Kalea, too.
is getting the tribute on his t-shirt.
She's not 35.
Last hand at 15:30. Take him up next hand. 20, 40, 40.
You know, our seat 6, you know, he is a tournament crusher, cash game crusher around these parts. Says happy birthday, Rhino. One other regulars here at TCH Dallas. Fun facts, fun facts. The more you know.
You're directed in front of yours. I'm off to the side having a fucking I'll do this. I'll look at him over here and place my cards in.
Matt's got kings in a hijack.
Trey and Carlos H for 1-2.
He will open.
JL for 2-5. JL 2-5.
It's currently 105K to call. AAJ's got AQ in the small blind. That's gonna trip me up all night. I just know it is.
AGY, you still want 2-5?
All in.
He is all in. He will rip it with the ace queen. And then we'll get a quick call from Matt, and we will see a flop here. It's a 70-30 scenario. Ace queen not drawing dead, but is drawing slim on an 8-8 tray, 2-club flop. Ace is currently the only outs. That's it for an ace only, and that is not it. Kings will go ahead and eliminate AJ in the small blind. Nice hand for Matt. Great tournament for you, AJ. Thanks for showing up and playing in our Saturday 20K guarantee. Hope to see you soon. Enjoy the $1,700. Just like that, we are 7-handed here in TCH Live.
Thank you so much.
Blinds are now up to 20K, 40K with a 40K big blind ante. The big blind ante structure, something we've taken advantage of quite a bit here at TCH.
Prostate's going.
As opposed to the structure where everyone antes every hand. Kind of just speeds up the game. A lot of people like that structure around here. Aubin did go ahead and raise with ace 10 in the hijack. Not ideal. Or thinking about whether or not he wants to defend his small blind. Looks like he will let it go. Oh, excuse me, the big blind. I think the grep might have been a little silly there. Maybe my eyes are silly. Either way, he will get it through.
You're welcome. I'm a team player that way. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Right.
Have like a 10-to-1 chip away.
Sure.
She's coming, but
Trav got me picked earlier, but he's for cheese upset.
yeah. I'm trying to get him to be my sugar daddy. He just won't. Oh, just kidding.
She said, oh, hey.
You know what happens on live stream stays on live stream.
That's true.
Is that how that works?
Forever. Forever.
Kind of.
It's on the interwebs.
Table 16, give a seat.
Matt's got 7s and a +1.
Your ace 105,000.
Sticking with the same sizing. Keeping it consistent. Win for Gigi's got a suited jack on the button. Will defend his button. Not dealer's gonna peace out.
A lot of practice.
No, he's not.
As will Bobby. We will go
That's a sitting act.
heads up to a flop here, which is actually a coin flip. I'm sure these players don't expect that to be the case. Jack on the flop will out flop the 7s. but not necessarily a board Matt is going to be too scared of. Definitely a weak enough board for him to c-bet, and he will, looks like, do that. Unfortunately for him, though, Win for Gigi does have the jack. Quick call there from Win for Gigi. King on the turn. It's going to give Win for Gigi the second best kicker with his jack. Kind of relieves a little bit of pressure. Not playing a kicker before. Sevens, though, more of a scary turn for them. He will check over to Win for Gigi, who will bet 250K. Man, really thinking about it. Or really Hollywooding. One of the two. Trying to set the stage for a long game here at this final table. Looks like it was a little bit of Hollywooding. Maybe was thinking about defending, but does not. And Win for Gigi takes down a pretty nice pot there, 840,000 chips.
He does.
Matt, Win for Gigi are the two chip leaders at the table. You can see $13,408 for first place tonight. 22 tables we have tonight in our beautiful cash room in our Dallas location. That's right, 22 cash games involving 1-2, 1-3, 2-5, and a bunch of PLO, whether it's 4-card high, 5-card high-low. Lots of different varieties out there tonight. If you haven't already checked out our cash room, I highly recommend you do so. Plenty of action for you to find at any time of day here in Dallas, as we see a rip it with Queen 10 from Johnny. Just about 3 big blinds here.
Jason H, you still want to go to 14? Jason H. Yes, go ahead. Chris L, would you like 2-5?
Both blinds having Jack 7, not gonna defend their blinds. Queen 10 will get the walk.
Corey A, 125? I call it everyone 2-5. Jamie A, 125? Mike for 2-5.
We're seeing action fold to the blinds. Jaywalk just too short stacked here to really take advantage of the small blind scenario. Asks his opponent if he wants to chop. Says, LOL, bro.
Complete domination.
But we'll move. We'll be on to the next one. If you're more of a cash game stream kind of person, we do have 2 cash game streams this week. High stakes also. We're gonna have our big game on Tuesday as we always do. It's either 5, 10, 25 or bigger, sometimes 10, 25, 50. Lots of straddles, I'm sure, as we always see. That will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as we are on Dallas time. Wednesday will be 5, 5, 10, no limit. Mid to high stakes there as well. Lots of our local friends make an appearance on that stream. Will be exciting, as always, as we see Bobby open it up a little bit in the cutoff, 9-4. Both streams are going to be at 7 p.m. Central Time. Bobby's going to take it down.
Thank you.
Thinks the table is over folding, so if you think that's the case, raise. Raise more.
Tiki, 4.
Cheeky.
Quattro.
Same shot.
Oh, you just want straight up?
No, I don't want 3 or 4 shots in there.
No, yeah, no, it's gonna be a single.
I mean,
It's a heavy single.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Depends if we know it's going to be or not.
Ram S 55.
Oh, that sounds good.
He called you Tiki. You said what? Tiki. It's Tika. You're on live stream. You don't know my name.
it's like a tiki torch.
Or like Tiki myself.
We'll make fun of her.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
It was
Wait,
Timing, the timing.
is that a lot? No, what put you on my feelings?
what doesn't happen.
Cancel those
Scott D. 32.
Jaywalk's taking a lot of time with his ace-5 here. Thought about ripping it.
Actually, so we
Elected
do.
not
He
to.
does have.
Matt on the button with an ace of his own.
This guy.
He got busted.
Oh, it was nice.
He is one of the big stacks at the table. Pretty much raise any 2 cards here.
Poor Amber. Raised to 105,000.
He will raise up to 105 and get no action. We'll just happily take down the blinds. We will move on to the next one.
Why do we keep showing the higher payouts?
Players in the cash room tonight. If you're listening along in our cash room to the stream, come say hi to me once the stream is over. But they are playing for high hands tonight. Looks like they actually just ended at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. If you do like high hands, we have at 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day until October 28th, I believe. Yep. $150 every half hour with rollovers. Aces full of, I believe, 10s is the hand to beat, so aces full of jacks are better.
Oh, so people can see it.
If you're in the area and you like high hands, it's a outstanding promotion. Lots of money to be had.
412, Morris.
I mean, it does. Some people want to know. Okay, what was the
These players
All in.
playing a tournament though, and we're gonna see Jaywalk gonna raise it up all in to call King 10 suited in the hijack.
I'm guessing you didn't decide right now just because it was my big blind.
No, he said, well, I'm not going to say what he said, but it was not nice.
Wayne and Sean L. for 1-2. Morris, it's actually going to be table 10. Morris, table 10. Sean, table 10 as well.
And that will be it. He will get some blinds.
You're going to have to take it. You're going to have to take it.
You have to say no homo after that.
Ooh, $5?
Justin,
I had a raised
Unless-
hand.
Justin for 1-2.
Wait, okay, I'm looking at the chat. Squire says there's Dr. Pepper there, being America. America Dr. Pepper's so good. Our version is crap because we can't use high fructose corn syrup. I did not know that. Where are you from? I'm curious. You've piqued my interest.
All right. He said snap.
I didn't know Dr. Pepper was a local drink.
Anybody else?
Gotta get myself out of the country. One of these days.
I mean, it's right there.
It's right on the edge.
Right on the edge.
On the edge. They're probably talking about it on the street.
Yeah. What are you doing? Hit?
Do you need a waitress? Do you need a waitress?
What?
Do you need a waitress?
No, he's already on.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I just saw the money out. I've already read that part. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm sorry, girl.
And we appreciate that.
I mean, it's
Amber
something
is a
for me
service
until
professional. Asking if our players need anything. Win for Gigi's got the ID. He's going to go ahead and raise in the small blind, take advantage. Says he only has to get through one hand here, being the big blind. Not a dealer seeing if he wants to continue, defend his big blind. He will make the defend with a suited connector and 5-4. Flop's going to come queen, 9-6, 2 spades. King 9 is ahead with middle pair. Not a dealer with not a whole lot. Backdoor straight draws, and that's about it. He will lead, though, for 100K. Does Gigi think he has a queen? I don't think so. Those are calling chips. He's at least going to float. Oh, King 9's going to give him the check mark, though. Has 5-4 drawing dead. If he didn't like his 9, I'm sure he loves his King 9. Let's see what Not a Dealer wants to do here. He will move all in, and Gigi will call. Unfortunately, ran into it. He is drawing dead.
Rick on the turn, you fold.
You got a 4.
River pairs him up, but 2 pair will take down the hand. Nice tournament for Not a Dealer. Thanks for playing, brother. We will see you next time here on the TCH Live stage. Have a fantastic night, my friend.
Congratulations.
Star Valdez says, who are the commentators? Just me. Just one of me. My name's Ben Mighty, here with you all night.
Yes.
If you like the poker you're seeing tonight, give the video a nice thumbs up.
Thank you, Jesus.
Right next to that description, hit the subscription button if you're not already subscribed to our channel with the bell notification so you stay up to date with all things TCH Live Poker.
No, this one's not good. My next one could be.
Right.
Another player eliminated means the payouts are up.
Everybody got their,
Next man out will earn a total of, let's see,
He did ask you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players remain. So the 6th player out will receive $2,628. 7th place walking away with $2,124. As we are seeing a raise and an all-in. Oven race with King 10 in the hijack to Johnny's shove for just $25K more.
Hold my beer and watch this.
With the suited ace. Bobby's got deuces, though, in the big blind. Very cheap price to set mine.
You at least say one drink first.
How much she got?
At 125.
What's that? It's vodka and Red Bull.
And it's not enough.
It'll either keep you up all night or stop your heart. One of the two.
I'm going with Stop My Heart. That's what I'm going for.
Oh, we should have done the sugar-free. Sugar-free's lifesaver.
It might be. I don't know what that
It
is.
saved your heart. Trust me. Take my word for it.
He will go ahead and make the call with an oven with actually not open. Only call, can't raise. We will see a flop, 3 ways. Johnny with his tournament life at stake. It will come 10-8-7, leaving King 10 miles ahead with his top pair. 8 on the turn, not going to be a big help for anybody.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And Jack on the river will give King 10 the check mark. And he will eliminate Johnny in 6th place.
Good luck, guys. Take care of it.
Ovid takes a nice pot there, about 415,000 chips. Have a great evening, Johnny. Congratulations on another nice finish. We'll see you next time at Texas Card House Live. Takes home $2,620. As you see the cash room, we are packed to the brim. 22 tables of cash action out there. My name is Ben Miney. I'm here with you tonight as we broadcast the final table of our 20K guarantee, $365 buy-in, no limit tournament. We're glad to have all of you here on YouTube and Twitch. If you haven't followed or subscribed yet, please do so. Like the video also. Man, we're packed out there, and these players can feel that energy because now they are just a little bit more money richer. One step closer to 13K.
What you got, sir? 200 more. I'm all in. Well, you son of a bitch.
Bobby's going all in the small blind. We're seeing that all-in chip being abused right now.
Bad example.
Bing, 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 bing.
Action is flying here at this final table.
I got suited connectors, but they're too low for me. Yeah. Nice bet, sir.
You nit.
We'll take it down.
Got him.
Wanted to fight to see one more.
Next player out will receive a cool $3,319 for their trouble on a 365 buy-in.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let us know.
I think I may have some crown on this.
Always nice when fifth place is a 10x on your buy-in.
You got two big flags.
Players have been playing since 11 a.m. though. That's a lot of hours.
Yeah. I'm pretty
11
sure that
a.m.
was
Central Standard Time tonight, and it is 10:13. So just about 12 hours, about 11 hours right now.
Right up.
It was unnecessary, insulting, all the above.
From the bartender, I thought his horse had diabetes.
Bobby's gonna go ahead and raise his button with Queen 9. Matt's got queens though, and that is actually all the queens accounted for. No more queens will be coming out, as we saw our C1 there with Queen 6 to get out of the way. Says all in, the magic words, and Bobby's out.
Not anymore.
Is that you, ladies?
Oh, I had one of your outs.
Sir.
Outs? Do I need an out?
Sir.
Yes.
I had the other one.
One lady should be enough.
Well, sometimes you gotta go for the threesome. Was that greedy? Greedy. The stripper pole is coming out here in a little bit.
Oh my God.
Win for Gigi with a couple of trays under the gun.
Oh, it's crazy that you can't say anything.
I mean, I probably can.
I mean, it's.
Don't want to embarrass either one of us.
Believe me, you're not gonna embarrass me.
The deciding chip leader at this table with
Definitely
1.8
not,
million.
Matt. Jordan's probably good.
Base 125.
He's gonna go upstairs.
Yes, horny as fuck. You're right.
This is Rhino's birthday shirt.
He's up to 125K.
Horns is in the Rhino
For the
has
raise.
horns. The Rhino has horns.
It's like I gotta go to the
We'll
bathroom.
get it done
So
for
short
the
stack.
trays.
Yeah,
Not
you can't
trying
do
to
it.
see a flop with that hand.
Hey, just pee your
Would
pants.
love to win it pre-flop as you just saw.
Hey, I think I got an empty
Why we
Gatorade bottle.
brought you those
You can go
bottles.
to the restroom. You can go to the
You
restroom.
wanna put a pause on it?
No, I mean, I'm just saying for his like.
No. One
Bottlings.
time when this was going on, I went to the bathroom and I had pocket jacks. And they had to fold them. And another person had pocket eights, and the flop came eight high. So
If you had to have your pick,
Right.
let me know in the chat. Are you more into the high stakes tournament poker, or are you more into high stakes cash?
Well said.
I want to know.
Makes sense.
Show me you're alive out there in my chat
Up at
section,
10 o'clock
please.
on YouTube watching Texas.
I would love to know.
oh boy, me and my boy.
Jaywalk's gonna go all in the cutoff with a couple of Broadway cards. Queen Jack.
Come on, guys.
Aubin with the same hand.
Ow! Kick his ass!
We'll let it go. Win for GG, though. It's got ace queen.
I'm just going to look at one.
Oh.
Now I'm going to look at the second. I'm going to call.
He will make the call. We will see a flop here with Jaywalk's tournament life at stake.
Okay.
We're going to see a king high flop. Queen jack flops open-ended. That will not help. Ace or a 9 will be the only outs, and it will not come as we see ace queen high will get the check mark and eliminate Jaywalk in 6th place. Great tournament for you, my friend. Laddered up a few times, being the short stack, getting it in when it as good as he could.
Round the short stack at the table. What's up with that?
Nice tournament for you, taking home a nice cool $3,300.
Well, Matt, I mean, we think alike, right?
That's up and out, boy.
Congrats on a good finish. We are seeing 4-handed poker now.
I guess I'm 40.
Dropping like flies at this final table tonight. We're going turbo mode. Catching hands. Throwing chips around. Matt's got king queen suited under the gun too. It's gonna raise it up to 135K. Went for Gigi's got KJ. The old Kojak in the small blind. Gigi's gonna go ahead and make the call. Bobby with the suited ace, suited wheel ace in the big blind. How does he want to go about this? I think a lot of players would like to say this is a 3-bet or fold spot. Exactly, he says, I don't know if I could just call. A little bit to think about. Looks like he will just make the call, and we will see a flop.
Yes, sir.
Hit me, dear.
3 players.
Flop will come 2 diamonds, and ace 5 is gonna flop the nut flush draw, while king queen and king jack are just a couple of overs. Ace high still ahead too. He's just all in with the best hand.
Thank you.
Matt asking for a count. A couple overcards, backdoor hearts.
60 on the money.
Table 17, Dan.
Travis, if you want to tell them, I can just finish the tournament. I don't know. He's supposed to push me, I think, a little bit, but they still have him out there.
Who's that?
What's his name, Chris? Yeah, Chris. I can finish. Isn't that his name?
Yeah.
He didn't hear me.
Chris.
Gonna get a couple folds, and the best hand will take it down.
Of course.
I can just finish.
Show one.
He will take the pot down with an over and the nut diamond draw.
Ace 5 of diamonds?
I do.
Yeah, ace 5 of diamonds.
Good hand.
Yep.
Boy, that's done, Bobby. That's what it is.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it's just because he's
Nice hand.
still on the string.
I mean, he was beating.
Ahead of me.
I mean, there's
Me
no
too.
point really switching
I was king
dealers.
high.
If I was ahead, I would have called.
I think we both may have.
4-handed, the next player out will receive a cool $4,381. Not bad for a hard day's work.
The big. I'm small. Is the button?
No, you're big. Button's right.
Yeah, button's right.
40, 40, and then action's here.
Player's just making sure after a little bit of a pause there that the button is right. It is. We'll see Aubin with 4 deuce under the gun. Probably not going to come along for the ride.
We call it TV land.
YouTube.
You're probably watching it on their TV. So. Raised 160,000.
Win for Gigi is going to try and do just that. Winning for Gigi herself. Heard him talk about it. This tournament is for Gigi. Should he win this tournament. And he will take down the blinds. Gets one step closer. He is the chip leader with over 2.1 million in chips.
Yes. Oh, I thought you were telling me they're up. They are. Yeah, 25.
Blinds are up. We're up to 25,000, 50,000, 50,000.
Yes, sir.
Eric G asks who the dealer is wired to. She's wired to our producers to make sure they get the bets right. For the software you see on your screen right now, they're doing the hard work behind the scenes, right? And then in the room next to me. Shout out to all our producers. Tyler back there tonight with Cooper. Bobby's gonna go ahead and raise his button up to $150, and we'll get the call from Matt with Queen 10. We will see a flop. It will come ace high with 2 spades. Neither player flopping a pair. Queen high still currently best. Bobby with backdoor hearts and a gut shot. We'll go ahead and bet with his combo draw. Matt's gonna get out of there with the queen high, and Bobby will take it down.
Also Matt. We're gonna make it easy on you and go Matt now.
2 Matts and a Bobby.
Yeah, there was 3 mats while ago then. Wow.
Well,
Still up.
Cut him off.
All down. All right.
the best part is that's on streaming.
That's for Gigi.
Oh god. Oh my god, yes. That was so good.
Well, jeez. Hey, I'm not cut off. I was just leaning over there. You need more stable chairs. I'm going to sue if you don't get more stable chairs up here. There's always something, man.
Danger.
I can't get through one of these streams without
Bobby
some
will
problem.
call under the gun with a pseudo connector in 7-6.
That was awesome.
And win for G's got queens in the big. He's gonna raise it up big size here, up to 300K. Bobby here in a weird spot. Thinking about how he wants to play this pseudo connector. He will ace high on the button.
11 o'clock, that'll be 200 bucks. 200. Okay.
Sweet dreams.
He will go ahead and make the call. We're going to see a heads-up flop here in a big pot. Already over 700,000 chips in the middle. The flop will come down king high.
He's gonna look first.
You have to.
No, I was probably thinking.
2 hearts on this flop. Both players with a heart. He's going to bet. Looks like 250,000 is the bet. Just about a third pot.
Martaza R, you have a food delivery here at the podium. If you would please grab that. Do you want one for you? Yeah, okay, table 24.
He will make the call. Turn brings an 8. Queen still way in front. Gigi's going to go ahead and check this over to Matt on the button. Let's see if Matt wants to go ahead and take a stab at this. He will check. And we will see a river for the Chiefs. 10. He's going to leave queens with a check mark. 1 over to his queens on the board. See if he wants to smell the weakness. He will just be happy with his queens at showdown. Let's see if Matt wants to go ahead and check for ace high showdown equity. Or if he wants to take a stab. Pretty sure any bet half pot or less, Matt is gonna call. So if he wants to go ahead and get him out of this pot, I think he has to shove. Matt really thinking about this. He's going to go with a huge size. Still less than half, though. Matt doesn't, or excuse me, Matt bets win for Gigi, doesn't know what to do here in the tank. Just over 4-1 on a call. There it is. It is the call. Matt is going to probably be saying nice hand here, and queens will take it down.
Not falling straight flush.
Queen's gonna take it down a huge pot here for over 2.2 million in chips. If you're a Win for Gigi fan, that was a great pot to see for you. A huge pot. Probably, I think that's the biggest one we've had tonight. The rich get richer, as Matt donates some of his chips over to Win for Gigi.
It's 6-7. Yeah, well, I couldn't raise her because I mean.
Bobby points out that he had 7-6 of clubs pre-flop on that hand. Would have made a straight flush should he get all the way down to the river. Alvin's got ace-jack, four-handed.
Yeah, watch it. You'll see it.
We raised to 120,000.
He will elect to pump it up to $120. Bobby will make the fold, and I will take down some blinds. Blinds are expensive now. If you're not in the blinds and you take it down, you're netting a profit of 125,000 chips.
Couldn't tell.
Just over 400 of you on YouTube tonight that I can see. Love it, you guys. Thank you for staying with us as we broadcast these high-stakes streets of tournament action. Alvin's got another big hand. King, queen suited under the gun.
Anybody want something to drink?
Bobby with a suited ace-9 of diamonds in the small blind. Looks like he's going to make the call.
Not yet. A couple more months.
Yeah. Matt, can I have another one of those?
Yeah.
Matt will get out of the way, and we will see heads up. I can't imagine 3 diamonds on this flop.
I mean, yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, King Queen's gonna outflop Ace 9 as King Queen has top 2 pair on a monotone board. Different suit than these players wanted, but 2 pair is 2 pair. He will bet it out. Bobby's gonna lay down the bottom pair.
Wow, man, how'd you dominate on the diamonds?
Mitch A says, smash that like button, and I gotta agree. If you guys are enjoying the content, it really would go a long way in the YouTube algorithm and just for our egos. If you smash that like button, the thumbs up, costs you nothing. Support the channel just a little bit.
15 to get a chance in action this year.
It'll just let the guys upstairs know that you guys like the content. And we can keep making more for you every single week. We're here every Saturday with the final table of this 20K guarantee. Win for Gigi's gonna go ahead and open under the gun with King 6. We'll take it down. Realizing the King 6 four-handed. King High will still be best going to the flop most of the time. Worthy enough for a raise. Got his blinds paid for as well for the next round. Alvin with a mystery hand. Just gonna let it go. And Gigi, you get the walk.
That's hand
You
loaded.
go on 3, table 24.
One double up right here.
You want to stay there? Okay.
Me too.
Off the list.
And another 50.
How much is it?
50-50.
Again, if you're a cash game player and you like to watch our high stakes cash games, we're here this week again. Tuesday and Wednesday are our high stakes cash games. Tuesday at 7 p.m. you can catch the big game, 10, 25, 50, or 5, 10, 25. Depends what the players decide on this week.
How much?
With all your favorites, JD, Trick Time, maybe Ron, maybe Addy. We will see as the time comes. We're going to see Gigi go ahead and raise in the small blind with Queen 8 getting the defend in the big blind from Bobby with the trays. And we will see a pure coin flip here. 997 is going to leave trays ahead.
Frankie, you have a food delivery on
9 outs for GG. Any 7 will counterfeit the trays. Of course, any queen or 8 will give him a better pair.
Sorry, 200.
Bobby's going to go all in with the trays as GG leads into him. Petty O'Dower, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate it very much. We're on the road to 35K. And thank you for subscribing, Anthony David. Bobby's going to get that one through with the pocket trays. And we will continue. Four-handed poker as we're getting close to a finale of our final table here in Dallas. You heard me say Tuesday we're going to have the big game. Wednesday will be our other big game. 5, 5, 10. A little bit more mid to high stake poker there. We see a lot of our cash game regulars play that one instead of our stream regulars. A lot of our 2, 5, and 5, 10 players that don't normally play on the stream will occasionally join that stream to see what the hype is all about. That'll be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time as well on Wednesday.
I'm all in.
Bobby's going all in.
But there's nothing there.
And Matt's got not a whole lot, but he is suited with 10-4 high. We will see a flop as his tournament life is at stake. One diamond in the window.
All right, you got the jack and I got the 4.
2 diamonds.
Yeah,
Gives him
get the
outs.
diamond, get over it.
It does not happen, but the 7. Yep, that's going to leave King Jack high. Best at showdown, and that would eliminate Matt in 4th place.
Y'all took it from me.
ID's nuts.
Yeah, I put my chips in my card.
Congratulations on a great tournament as we are now 3-handed here. Hope to see you next time, Matt. Have a great night.
Flip your IDs over just in case somebody wants to come stalk you. Because it's, you just saying you might want to, yeah. I'm dealing still, right?
Do we need our IDs too?
Okay. Yes, sir.
They have
And
my
then
card.
50-50, please. No, I'm dealing. He just wants that ready. And then in case people want to get your address. Just recommend flipping it over.
What happened? You knocked my boy out?
I did. Not me. You did?
These players have now gotten themselves another ladder. We are 3-handed, which means 3rd place will be walking away with $5,469. Gigi's got a pocket pair under the gun.
Oh, it's dead small?
Yes.
Just about 3 million in chips is a win for Gigi. He's gonna raise it up, make it 250 to go.
still want to transfer to 23? Go ahead.
And Aubin's got ace king.
That card gets declined. I got another.
JJD.
Somebody took it. I don't know.
JJD still want to
Big hands for both of these players, three-handed. He's all in. Win for Gigi with a tough spot here with the pocket fives.
LC. You still want to transfer? Yes. Table number 3.
He's going to call, though, and we will see a board. We're just seeing these players go. Go, 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 as we're seeing a pure coin flip between win for Gigi and Aubin, who has his tournament life at stake. King in the window is going to leave 2 outs in the deck for Aubin. 5 and 5 only on this river does not come, and Ace King will take it. Aubin wins it with Ace King getting the clean double up through our chip leader.
That's the end of the month.
Yeah. So we got 795. 795.
What do I know?
795.
Nailed it.
7. So that's 8. 5 back.
Good answer.
A nice hand for Aubin is going to leave him with a much healthier stack to play poker with. You can see the payouts for these last 3 places: 5,400, 8,600, and 13,000 up top for first.
You can ladder up straight out of the damn thing.
Yeah, well, now we're kind of.
We have this tournament every single Saturday. If you want to make the trip out, it's such a good value for 365 unlimited re-entry. Not rebuy, re-entry for the first 4 hours of play. Starts at 11 a.m. every Saturday.
I'm cute. I'm cute.
Then you're 24 and you get changed.
No chop.
Number G is just going to take it down. Robbie Gillespie says, I thought window was what you see first. Oh, did I say that the king was first? My mistake.
I'm a gambler.
I saw it first on the reader, not first in the cards. It's late. My bad, homie. These players playing for lots of money. This is some serious high-stakes stuff here. We're seeing Aubin with a premium pocket pair and the button free-handed in pocket nines.
Raised 110.
Carlos G. Do you want 2-5?
He raised up to 110K. See if Bobby wants to defend the big. He will. We'll see a flop.
Oh,
8-5 tray is going to leave pocket nines well ahead, as Bobby has middle pair with his pocket with his pair of fives. He's going to go ahead and bet it.
That's 175,000.
Mike B. 412.
If you're looking for a flop that doesn't have a 9 on it when you have pocket nines, this is one of them. Completely dry, all unders. See how he wants to play it. He will elect to raise Bobby here.
Second and last call, Joshua 413.
475.
He's going to go up to 475K.
10M for Congress.
sip of the lucky juice.
$475. So what am I behind?
Christopher L for 1-2.
175.
300 more.
300 more.
Stephanie for 2-5.
Thought we were buddies.
We're all buddies. It's three-handed. We all can be buddies. The rest
You
of
don't bet me.
Huh?
You bet into me.
Yeah, you thought you were buddies.
I don't know. Yeah. I was telling you I had a hand, man.
Bobby trying
Get a
to
better one.
banter his way into a decision here.
I'd like to do that with that set. Thanks, sir. That's it.
He will let it go. Pocket nines was ahead the whole time, and it will take down the pot. Big pot there, just about 945K in the middle.
Well, I was going to hit my 8 on the turn.
That's still a good hand. That's the nuts.
Very nice. I send, sir.
Difference between re-entry and rebuy has been posed in the chat. The biggest difference is that for a re-entry tournament, you're most likely going to end up with a different seat every time you re-enter, whereas a rebuy, you will keep your seat.
50-50, we have a chance.
That's the biggest difference.
Wow. It's 45 minutes. Whoa, I almost called too.
Win for Gigi's got a beautiful hand, 9-8 suited on the button. He will open it up. It's 250K to go. Bobby's got an ace in the small. Just gonna let it go.
Almost called. Wow.
He's gonna win the pot with 9 high. $177 players came to battle today at our Dallas location at 11 a.m. We are down to the final 3. Congrats to all that made it to the cash. Congrats to all that made it to the final table. And congrats to these 3 that are still battling out for that huge first place prize.
Second and last call, 10 for 1-2 Kilo Milo. TCH for 1-2. Alex to the podium, please. JC for 1-2.
Win for Gigi's gonna go ahead and open it up in the small with 9-6, and Bobby make a quick defend with Queen 4. King high comes the flop's gonna leave bottom pair for Gigi. And that is ahead. Bobby open-ended, or not open-ended, excuse me, gut shot, and he will go all in with his gut shot. Gonna get the bottom pair to fold. A nice shove from Bobby gets the best hand to fold.
Doesn't get one more hand at 25-50.
PG. PG, would you like Kilo? 125 Kilo?
I know a lot of us, or at least some of us, have a score that we're really proud of as far as tournament goes, or a big cash game. I'm curious, what's your biggest score? Biggest tournament you took down, your favorite tournament you took down, maybe not even if it's a big one, if it was just a cool one. What win or nice placement do you value the most?
Raise 225,000.
Amber, next hand, 30-60-60.
Fine, so we got next hand, 30-60-60.
Then for Gigi's going to go ahead and open it up with for 225 and take it down with Jack 9. We're going to go on to the next hand.
Do you want ball pot?
I'll say my favorite score was a horse tournament I took down. It wasn't at the WSOP, but it was a local horse tournament in Wisconsin, from where I'm originally from. Love playing me some mixed games. Big proponent of stud 8 or better being the best game ever created. Prove me wrong. And win for Gigi will get a walk in the big blind.
Just didn't feel right there.
You get aces. That's 6-8.
Yeah, me cry.
It's hard to raise with it.
Man, 8-3. You lost me. 8-3. I didn't read that chapter.
6-8 plus cracks aces on the other hand.
Or does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
Do you want pillow?
And win for Gigi is just not stopping. He is going. He is trying to win this tournament. He is raising with Jack 6, and he will get a call with 9-8 from Bobby. And 9-8 flopping an open-ended straight draw. Gigi with middle pair.
All in. 250.
Win for Gigi, bet for 250, and Bobby just ripped it.
Justin, do you want 2-5? 2-1? No? Okay.
1,065,000.
Zena, do you want
Win for Gigi knows this could be a big hand here. Second pair on a board like this could be good enough.
Stephen H. for 1-2. Second and final call, WB.
If you're win for Gigi, you're in a tough spot here. Players are actually 50-50 as far as equity goes. You can see the tough spot in his eyes.
All right, I call.
He calls, he makes the call. They are 50-50, they're flipping. We're going to see some turns here. Pairs the board, 7s and 6s. Double pair is going to leave Jack high with a 2 pair. Or the full house, rather. I thought, excuse me. He called it better than ace high earlier. So it is Jack 6 for the victory and eliminating Bobby in 3rd place. These players are now heads up. Full house on the river for win for GG. It's going to leave him as the deciding chip leader at this final table. You can see him there stacking his chips. It was a nice tournament for you there, Bobby. Enjoy the cash. Hopefully we can see you again here at the TCHLive final table. GG.
And then 30 here.
Drive safely. Have a good night. And they will continue to play here. No chopping. At least yet. I think we're going all the way. I don't think we're chopping anything. He will raise on the button in position with suited 10-7. Alvin with 9-7 suited. We'll just let it go. A little bit of a cool down period here now as both players can't leave with less than $8,600 for an initial buy-in of $365. That's a nice payday for a little bit of work. Win for GG said he wanted to win this tournament for GG before the final table started. He's on pace, but can Aubin take it from him? Both players have been playing very well this final table. Anything can happen. Chip in a chair, we've seen it before. Flashbacks to the Million come back to mind as we saw Johnny High Roller take that win away from Lala in a just marathon affair. Some excellent play by both parts. If you haven't checked out our $1 million guarantee tournament final table, you can check that out on our YouTube page. We saw chip leader lose in that scenario. Of course, in that scenario, both players walked away with 6 figures.
Matt, these blinds coming around pretty often, or is it just me?
They're coming quick, buddy. I tell you what, man, this is a whole new game over here. I can't even see straight.
There's a good college man on Bobby somewhere.
Robbie Gillespie actually asks, what's Aubin wearing around his neck? So that's a portable fan. It's really nice for long times, long periods of sitting down or just being in hot scenarios. Us dealers have those actually too for when we're dealing. Can get pretty hot in the box when you're moving around. And when you're playing for 11, 12 hours, like Aubin has, it's not so bad to get a fan. We're going to see Aubin open on the button with 10-9. We'll see GG defend with 10-8. Flop will come 3 clubs. Aubin with the only club in the hands. Neither player flopping a pair. Aubin bets, and Gigi rips it. Gets Aubin to fold. And a move, money move to be exact, has been made there for win for Gigi. Gonna take down that pot with the worst hand.
That was it.
So 60, 60, 30 here.
Win for Gigi's gonna go ahead and raise with queen 7. Aubin's got a fantastic hand here though, heads up. Ace 8 suited in the big. Aubin's all in. It's gonna get win for Gigi two fold.
Good hand.
Best hand did win that time. We continue.
That guy wasn't all in. He left the chip already. Oh yeah. Is that mine? Is that the busted, right?
Yeah, it's Matt.
All right,
Is that a dealer tip?
11 p.m. here in Dallas. We still have 22 cash games rolling right behind these players on our beautiful cash floor.
Tourney chips.
If you're in the area, like some cash play, come get a taste of it. We have tons of action here on the Dallas floor. Aubin's gonna go ahead and come along for the ride with Jack 10. Win for Gigi will raise.
285. Call. They have it. Perfect.
Aubin's gonna go ahead and call. We're gonna see a flop. And it will come 10 high. Aubin flops by a mile, the best of it. Gigi with second pair.
Do you want 1-3? Thank you.
All in.
Gigi's gonna bet, Aubin's gonna go all in, and now Gigi's in a spot. He calls with second pair. We're gonna see a river. Turn a river is gonna be huge here. Jack's gonna pretty much shirt up outside of a 9, and it does not come. Don't listen to him. Jack 10 with 2 pair will win the hand, and Aubin will get a clean double up through the chip leader. A big hand there. Just about 2.5 million in chips. You can see our cash room right behind there. Players, servers, dealers. Wait, let's see. We got massage therapists. Everybody's there in our room trying to get some action on the floor. Plenty of it to go around in Dallas. This Texas poker is just some of the best in the area. PLO, no limit. We've got what you need.
Proceed for 1-2.
15 more.
50 more?
Makes 9.
Players getting the pots right. As a huge pot going Aubin's way, and now he's the chip leader. Oh, actually, just under, as I'm looking at the screen right now.
I better not.
And they're just about even. But for GG still is the cheap leader by a very small margin, and it's anybody's game.
30. One zip button.
Win for GG will raise on the button with Jack 4. Get the fold from Aubin.
I'll take 10 apiece and play for 2.
Do you mind just playing it out?
No, I don't mind.
I kind of like it. I don't get to do this very often. It takes me a long time to get down a heads up. So I just kind of want to play it out, if that's all right. Let's see where the old cards lay, you know?
Yeah.
You can hear on the table, they're just going to play it out. You can tune in every Saturday if you like tournament poker here at TCH Live. I'm going to be here every week giving you the final table of our 20K guarantee. GG's just raising. I've been waiting to wake up with something. Just wants to wake up with anything. GG gets a walk.
Second call, 10 N for 1-2.
60-60.
For those curious, the current big blind is 2 starting stacks with 2 starting stacks for the big blind ante for this tournament. Just to give you a little sense of how deep these players are here. 30K was the starting stack for this tournament, as it always is. Win for GG's got an ace on the button. And Aubin will defend with the 10-9. We will see a flop. Dealer Amber, let me see. On a king-queen 4 board, it's going to leave ace-high still ahead. 10-9 with a gut shot. GG will bet and take it down for the best hand. Aubin's got a nice one here in the button now with ace deuce suited. And he will elect for a raise up to a 205K. Went for Gigi's got a queen. The big blind, gonna be a standard defend here. Flop will come jack high, jack 7-4, ace high still in front.
But I don't think I would have called it all in without it.
Went for Gigi with a quick bet. 225 to call Aubin. Getting some number of chips. Will elect for the raise. That looks like 600K. We'll take it down without any more resistance. You can see the chip counts there. Aubin, a 55% to 45% dog. It's not really a dog though. Absolutely anything can happen at these final tables. We've seen it happen time and time again. I was gonna take it down.
Well
Gets the
deserved.
walk.
Well deserved.
Both players just want to have a little more than something. They want a little bit more than something going to the flop.
Tell them we've decided on no chop.
Officially want no chop.
Aubin's got kings. Huge hand for Aubin in the button.
For now.
Before the sun, like if while the sun's down, no chop. If the sun comes up, then maybe that's a raise to 230.
He will raise. Just gets Jack 4 to fold. Jack high would have come on that board. We probably would have seen the end of it should he call.
It's fun, right? When's the last time you played heads up, sir?
Last time I was at this table.
Yeah? They let you go all the way?
Yeah.
It's pretty rare these days. I find it. People always want to chop, 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 chop.
Yeah.
It's like, let's play. Let's play.
Donkey was the other player. We played it out and he won.
Well, now I'm a little more disturbed. He's got experience.
Not much.
I never get to do that.
And for Gigi will raise to 230. Aubin will call. Win for Gigi, a 60-40 underdog. And the flop will come. 7-7-4. Win for Gigi just smokes it. Has to slow play it. Hopes he catches up. Ace on the turn. Unfortunately, Aubin does not have an ace if you're Gigi, because you're trying to get paid at all with these sevens. But it looks like he's going to bet anyway. He will bet to the tune of 230K, and Win for Gigi just has the check mark on the turn. God's left hand one. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. As we see Win for Gigi make the call. King on the river is going to give Aubin second pair. Or second two pair, I should say. Win for Gigi with trips. Action checks over to win for Gigi. See how much value he wants to go for. He's gonna bet it. Looks like 600K, and it will just be a fold. Win for Gigi taking a 1.5 million chip pot. And we'll go back to being a 3-2 favorite as far as chip count is concerned for win for Gigi. Both players playing their heart out here. As we are on hashtag no chop. Aubin's got 10-9 on the button. He'll open to 230. And went for Gigi's got a suited ace deuce in the big blind.
Attention from players, I'm going to be calling out an interest list. Interest list only for a brand new or 2 PLO. You will see by your name and stuff on our phone.
He will elect for a 3-bet up to 700K and get the fold. Players can feel it. They're close to that 5-figure payout. It was a 3-figure buy-in for a 5-figure payout. That's what I'm talking about. That is the value. And they can feel it in their veins. You can see it. Aubin's got an ace on the button. And win for Gigi's got Doyle. He will make the call. We'll see a flop. Jack, Jack, 8, 2 spades on this flop. Ace high still ahead. There'll be a bet and a fold there. As we move on to the next one.
It'll be 60-60.
Stephen H. Do you want 1-3?
And now it's time for a win for Gigi to get pocket kings. It will be a raise. The same raise they've been sticking to, 230K. And Aubin's got an ace. It will be a call. We'll see a flop. King's ahead. But Auburn's got outs. Ace on a flop is going to leave Kings drawing slim.
Take him up next hand, Amber, 40-80-80.
Winford Gigi's going to make the call. Oh, excuse me. He is going to lead out into the aces. And it will be, looks like a raise. Looks like a min click, actually. We see a lot more min clicks in tournament poker. We talk about that a lot here on the stream when we're casting tournaments.
So, 2,500
He will fold it, the Kings.
Full of kings. Really full?
Yeah, if you fold it kings, it's pretty good flow.
Proof.
Alright,
blinds are up.
Are you happy for the fold or set?
80-80.
Oh, man. I was looking at my chops.
Aaron Rodgers gonna chop.
He didn't want to chop us.
That's probably because he thinks he's a better player.
Ronald's grandma. She passed away.
Oh, she passed. Okay.
Looking at Aubin getting king 5 on the button, see if he wants to go ahead and stay in the pot. He will. He'll actually raise. It's like a bigger size, too. It's 340. Winford Gigi's got jack 7 in the big, and he will defend. That time 5 is in the window, but jack high is the flop. Winford Gigi's got top pair. Both players with a diamond for the runner diamonds. Aubin's gonna go ahead and bet into him. He's got 300K to call. He will make the call. And that diamond comes on the turn, so now both players with a flush draw, Aubin being best. But Winford Gigi still with best hand showdown with top pair. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that was a diamond. Thought it was a diamond. Scared me there, dealer. You scared me. All right, but it is going to be jacks and 10s for the best hand. Aubin's going to check his 2 pair, and Winford Gigi will take down the pot. A big one. 1.36 million. Going Winford Gigi's way. Winford Gigi's got a king on the button. Probably going to make a standard open here. Going to be ahead of a lot of hands. Aubin's got a suited king. Most of the time this hand will end in a chop. King 4 on the flop is going to give Aubin top pair, but win for Gigi's going to have top and bottom. Action checks to Gigi, who will bet 200. Aubin with top pair, backdoor hearts. And backdoor straight draws 2. We'll go ahead and raise it to 500K. And win for Gigi is just ecstatic right now. He's all in. If Aubin calls, his tournament life will be at stake. He folds the top pair. Correctly makes the decision to get out of there. And a huge pot, over 4 million. Going win for Gigi's way. If you're a win for Gigi fan, that is a huge pot for your team. If you're an Aubin fan, you got a little bit of work to do, but it is certainly possible. You can see win for Gigi is a 4-1 favorite in the chip counts. Just 14 bigs left for Aubin. Aubin's got an ace on the button. He's just gonna limp in. Gigi with 8 deuce in the big blind. He's getting an option here. Gets it done. Does Aubin.
Wiley. Call you Wiley and Coyote. Good hand. Good hand. Shoulda known. Shoulda known. I know, 80 and 80, right?
40 and then Axel's on you. Oh. However you want to do it.
Win for G's got King Jack.
I'm yawning.
He will raise. Will take it down. No action to be found from the 9-4. First place, 13,000 and some odd dollars. Second place, just about $8,600. For this Saturday tournament we have every week. Always a 5-figure payday for first.
You're 40. No, you're good.
I'll allow it if you want.
And then Axel will be on you and then you're over at team.
Aubin's gonna go ahead and raise with a 9-8 on the button. One for Gigi's got Jack 6, and we'll just let him have it. For those following along at home, blinds are 40,000, 80,000 with an 80,000 chip big blind ante.
Are you from Dallas originally?
Yeah. Born and raised. How about you?
I grew up in Wisconsin, actually.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Well, you know,
Oof. You hate to hear that at the table.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
I actually played for
Being
them.
from
I'm
Wisconsin
100%
myself, you hate to hear the slander towards Wisconsin, but we'll let it go. We'll let it go, Aubin.
You that same guy?
Oh, well, that's me. I cut my hair recently.
Shout out to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin,
290.
where I'm from. For everyone listening at home, that might be checking in from the old Wisco.
No,
Win for Gigi's going to take it down, though, with a race.
Keep this 80 here for you.
Yeah, that's fine. And, I just can't shake them. The Packers are my team for life. Them Cowboys, they used to have our number back in this.
OCJ in the chat says, always surprised with how good the production value is on these streams, to be honest. Dude, thank you so very much. Very nice words from you. Appreciate to hear it. Glad you're enjoying your time here watching Texas Card House Live. Aubin, though's got kings on the button. It's the second time he's had it. Well, heads up.
214.
Call.
And a call.
Win for GG. He's going to go ahead and call with a offsuit one gapper. Two nines on the flop is going to leave Win for GG just smoking kings here. Huge flop here.
You said 250? Okay.
350.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to check it over to Aubin, who will bet 250. Win for GG just staring at his 9 in his hand. And the 2 nines on the board. Oh, excuse me, 350. Little correction there for the stream. He's going to call the 350. He will slow play. Jack on the turn is going to leave 9 still ahead by a mile. But the Aubin is drawing to a king or any queen. Getting the king high straight. Aubin's going to go all in, and Gigi's going to snap call. We're going to see a $5,000 river. Let me see it. That's an ace, and that is no good. Trip 9s will take down the tournament. That is it for these two players. Aubin is eliminated in second. We're going to come back to the booth as Win for GG takes down this tournament. Hello, everyone. You've been listening to Benjamin Miney here in the booth from Texas Card House Live here in Dallas, Texas. And what a river. That is what I'm talking about. That was a hand. What a better way to go than seeing the chips fly, man. That is fantastic. We saw a fantastic final table. Great players all around. Good win for GG. He said he wanted to do it, and he surely did. So shout out to him. It looks like we also got word he tipped $2,000 to the dealers. So as a fellow dealer, I got to say, appreciate it very much, my friend. It goes a long way to keep the dealers happy, and it just is truly awesome. So thank you very much. Good win for you. If you haven't tuned into our Tuesday, Wednesday streams, they're happening this week like they always do. It's our big games. Tuesday is going to be a big cash game. Wednesday's going to be a big cash game. Both games starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll be back again next Saturday for another final table of the 20K Guaranteed No Limit. We will see you guys next time from here in the booth. My name's Benjamin Miney. It's been a pleasure. Have a great night and drive safe if you're out on the road. We'll see you next time.